All right, there we go. Get everything. Okay. All right, that's good. Okay. So, what did I write down? I got more than what I actually wrote down. So, what did I write down? The NRA Confederate, which that is it's so on the nose that it makes me wonder things. There was the Leonna Hale shooting. Something about that shooting doesn't make sense. I'll wait to see what happens. But as of right now, I don't trust the police and what they say until I get the full body cam because I'm getting some Andre Brown Jr. vibes. And then what was it? Oh yeah, the Amazon protests was weird, and maybe I forgot what it was. Whatever. I'll just start. Where is it? This was the first one. This was fucking weird. Okay, it I want to believe it's fake. I want to believe cuz it's so on the nose. It feels fake. I don't know if you've seen this, but this is an interview from some progressive, I believe they're self-identified trolls. They're comedians, and they ask a dude with a Confederate flag if he's anti-slavery, and his answer is no comment. But he even looks the stereotype. So something is just like it's so on the nose that I'm like, are they trolling? I can't tell. Look at this. Here it is.
Just keep
This.
it flying.
Keep it flying? And why do you want to keep it flying?
Why would anybody want to erase our heritage?
Well, some people would say that flag symbolizes.
I've heard this about the Virginia battle flag when it comes to the Confederacy about erasing heritage. Nobody's erasing heritage. I don't know why he's saying that. It's just saying that flag symbolizes something. Anyway.
Racism.
Also, by the way, if you did want to, I think people who are traitors to the country, I don't think that's people you want to celebrate in your own country. I don't know any other country that celebrates traitors. I mean, if you do, I want to know what country it is.
It symbolizes slavery, and they might have some valid points there.
That's their opinion. They're welcome to their opinion if they want it.
Are you pro-slavery or against slavery?
I have no comment, but thank you for the interview.
See, it's just how he has I don't know why he has a black MAGA hat. It's the MAGA hat with the Confederate flag. He's got the look of one of those ignorants down to a T. It just makes me go like, it's too perfect. It's too perfect. It lines up way too well. However, I would not be surprised if this is legit. I don't know if anybody's verified this, but I'm so torn. I really think it is real, but I'm like, I don't know.
I'll give you one more chance. Pro or anti-slavery?
No comment.
I'll give you one more opportunity to say if you're pro or anti-slavery.
No comment.
All right. Well, there you have it. No comment on the if you're in favor of slavery or not.
Just keep.
It was the easy. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, look, maybe he's one of the dumb racists. I know you got a lot of the dumb racists. They're the ones who will say this shit out loud with no care, not a care in the world. The really dumb racists, they say this. The smart racists obviously don't. They're not gonna say that out in the open. But the caricature is there, and they do exist. So I'm just thinking, maybe. I don't know. I hate American gun culture personally. I'm hardcore on 2A. Like, as far as Second Amendment go, I am farther than most on the Second Amendment. But I fucking despise American gun culture so much. I really don't like it. It is annoying. It's a bunch of people who are tough guys as long as they got the gun with them. And I never liked that attitude. So where was it? Where was the other thing? Oh my God, why did I lose it? Okay. Okay, here's the other one. I wanted to go. Oh, where is it? Okay. So I am seeing this case going around right now. And I got some questions because this case, something in here doesn't seem right. There's something about this case that's off. Because what the police say and what they're showing, because they won't show the body cam right now, it's not lining up. And it makes me very suspicious because it's starting to remind me of Andrew Brown Jr. scenario, right? Where the cop said he drove the car straight at them. And then it also said in the report he was hit in the back of the head and the shoulder. And that didn't make a whole lot of sense because that would mean a cop shot directly at another cop. So it was like something doesn't line up. And then the body cam footage came out and it showed that wasn't the case at all. And the police were lying. So now we have this case where, okay, so apparently she was mixed in with two people robbing a car. Okay, now the cops are saying she pointed the gun at them. Now, the cops, people were saying, all right, well, let's look at the body cam footage. Let's see the body cam footage. We need to see if this is justified. The cops will not release the body cam footage. They only release a still of the body cam footage. So this is the still where the gun is not pointed at the officers. So I'm asking, if she pointed the gun like they claimed, why wouldn't they release the picture of her pointing the gun at the officers? Because that seems to make a lot more sense. Because I already know what's going to happen, right? It could be similar to the other similar situation with George Floyd, because cops like to do this, where they have an opening which allows them to escalate force, and then they change it based on okay, here's a better way to explain it. I want to know, was she holding the gun when she got shot, and was she pointing it when she got shot? Because the levels of threat change over time. And the reason I brought George Floyd up in this is because there was the one, was it the self-defense guy who was testifying saying Chauvin was authorized to use more force than he actually did. Now, a lot of people took that out of context. What he did say was he was allowed to use more force at the time he was kicking. He did not say he was good to use more force when he was on the ground not moving. That's the problem here, right? That's the issue I don't follow here. That's why I want to know, was she holding the gun when she got shot? And was she pointing it at the officer? Because that's going to figure into whether or not this was justified. Because for all I know, she could have dropped it after this. She could have thrown it away. And then the cops shot. And they're trying to cover their ass. I don't know. That's why I said it's very weird. They don't want to release the full body cam footage. All right? Because if she pointed the gun at them and they shot, fine. But if not, something smells off here. So it just goes over that this was confirmed. This was confirmed to be true by the mayor's office. So we know it's true, but they haven't confirmed that the video is correct. There was another case, I believe. What was the case? It was in Cali. It was from 2 years ago. And it was a highway patrol, and they didn't release the body cam for 2 years over the guy who they wanted him to take a breathalyzer and he didn't want to. And then they basically just brutalized him. And then when he said, I'm going to comply, they said, too late, and they killed him. But that wasn't the officer's story. That's why I keep saying we need to see the body cam and we need to see what's going on. Because these officers make shit up. Then body cam comes out way later. It turns out that wasn't the case, but by that time, everybody's forgotten and moving on. And that's nonsense. Okay. So there we go. It said she had been in an armed carjacking on May 27th. A Missouri State Highway Patrol investigator stated after law enforcement found Hale in a Family Dollar parking East 6th Street, officers thought she was holding a firearm. Okay. All right. After reviewing the body-worn camera, investigators said officers could be heard giving verbal commands to drop the firearm. Okay. And Hale was observed to still be pointing the firearms in the victim's direction. 3 gunshots heard. 2 officers reported they discharged the firearms. 3 gunshots. I thought she was shot 5 times. Okay, let me see. A suspect's handgun was located in the parking lot near a vehicle. Hold on. Hold up. Okay. A woman had recorded the video after the shooting, shared it online, saying Hale was shot, saying Hale was shot, was unarmed. Get a copy editor, y'all. However, on Wednesday, prosecutors released an image from the police body-worn camera that showed the gun in the hand of Hale. But that's not what the witness said. The witness said she was shot unarmed. Not she was never armed. She was shot unarmed. Those are 2 different things. That's why I said something about this doesn't make any sense. The witness is saying she didn't have the gun at the time of being shot. She didn't say she didn't have a gun. The cops are saying she had a gun, released a still, and then where she wasn't pointing it at the officers, and then said she was pointing it at the officers. That doesn't make a lot of sense. Why wouldn't you just release a still? If you have to just release a still and not the full body cam, why not release it, the picture of her pointing the gun at the officer? That would make more sense and would put the speculation to rest. Or just release the body cam. So, look, I'm never giving the state the benefit of the doubt. So I'm going to just lean towards listening to the witness on this one. But I don't know for sure. Okay. Okay, here's a statement from the mayor. Did he answer? Okay, body cameras have been a positive addition. Okay, shut up. I don't care. Understand where the questions come from. I also understand that an earlier release of information can help answer the questions. We continue to work hard and get the whole truth out on the facts as fast as we can. Why are you not releasing the body cam footage? Because the picture doesn't do much. The picture doesn't take apart exactly what happened. It doesn't debunk anything. This is why I said I get Andrew Brown Jr. vibes. Because this was a very similar situation. In terms of not in terms of the, what's it called? What happened, but in terms of how the information came out. That's the thing. Let's see. Prosecutor Gene Parkers Baker said the prosecutors reviewed the body camera and additional evidence that showed Hale was continuously displayed a weapon during her encounter with police officers. That's not pointing the weapon. Displaying the weapon is not pointing the weapon. Okay. So already we have that. So that's inconsistent. So far, the state has made multiple claims and have provided no solid evidence. The only claim they have confirmed is that she had a gun. That's it. Okay, Kansas City, Missouri Fraternal Order of Police President Brand Lemon was outspoken Thursday morning about media reporting regarding the other video taken by a woman and her claims of Hale being unarmed. Yes, this is what they released in the claims of him being unarmed, but she said unarmed at the point of being when she was shot. She didn't say she was never unarmed. Okay. Oh, God. The defund the police crowd has its own narrative. What the fuck are you talking about? Listen, as far as her being pregnant, that's irrelevant to me. I'm just trying to find out what was the deal with the gun. Because that's what's going to matter in this, is what's going on with the gun. Because once I get that information, I'll be able to figure out what's going on and then piece together whether this was justified or not. Let's see. Hale's been charged with unlawful possession of a firearm. There's no such thing in my opinion, but the law says otherwise. Unlawful use of a weapon and resisting lawful detention. Okay, there wasn't any edit to the frame. I don't think there was an edit. I just don't know why you chose this frame, because the frame doesn't debunk the questions. Okay. So far, the state has made multiple claims. The only one being able to be verified is that she had a gun. All right. So okay, so as far as she pointed the weapon at the officer, we don't have anything on that. So I hope they release the body cam footage soon, because I've already seen, of course, all the ignorance saying she did point the gun at the officers, and their source is, well, the state said so. And I'm like, yeah, the officers, you want to take the state side because we all know they're trustworthy. We all know the state always tells the truth about what's going on in the situation. The police would never cover up anything that made them look bad, except all the times that they did. Okay, what was the other? Where was it? I can't find it. I'll see if I can find more on this, because I'm trying to find more still frames or more body cam. Let me see if I can find something. I was looking before this came out, but I couldn't find any more information. Of course, I saw the ignorance everywhere, claiming stuff with no evidence. But that's to be expected, because we all know how the white ignorance come out whenever black people are shot by police. Let me see. Oh, wait. Oh my God, I gotta get my shit organized. Let's see. I can't see if there's any update yet. Oh, Lord. Oh, God. Let me see this. See, footage dispels the myth that she was unarmed. Okay. That wasn't the argument being made. Dramatic body cam footage caught the moment a suspected armed carjacker who was falsely believed to be pregnant and unarmed wielded a handgun moments before she was shot by Missouri cops. Okay, so that's irrelevant. Whether or not she lied about being pregnant is irrelevant because I don't think the cops are going to treat you different either way. Because let me tell you, cops don't give a fuck. They're not going to handle you with kid gloves just because of that. But we know she had a gun. Okay, but we still don't have anything on when the trigger was pulled. Screenshot released in arrest document shows Leonna Hale, 26, pointing a handgun as she looks behind her while trying to flee. Wait. Pointing a handgun? No, she wasn't. Hold up. Let me get to... Where's the picture? Pointing where? Who are you going to hit at that angle? That's going to go into the ground. Again, if she was turning around to point it at the officer, wouldn't you use the still frame where the gun was all the way up? Because right there, you're not going to hit anything from that angle. Okay, so that doesn't make sense. All right, Hale, convicted felon, banned from having weapons. Or coins, handgun, 2 officers, both of whom shot a total of 3 times. Wait, and then shot. But they said they heard 3 shots. Okay, whatever. She then tossed the weapon, which had only... Wait, so she did toss the weapon. Wait, when did she toss it, though? She pointed it and then tossed it? That doesn't sound right. Okay. She was shot and then tossed it? I imagine if you got shot, your immediate reaction would be to drop it, not throw it. Because toss implies she tossed it, or like... Because right now, it seems like there's either two things. Either the wording is poor here, or she may have tossed it ahead of time and then they shot, and that's why the police, again, don't want to release the picture of her pointing the gun at the officers. That's the thing. I'm not saying that this didn't happen. I'm just saying I need more information. And so far, the state's not giving reliable information to clear their name. That's the thing. Okay. So she had a load of 23 rounds in the car. She fled. Cause Bill's boyfriend, who raced away seconds earlier, was hit with a slew of charges. I don't give a crap. All right, she was in hospital, stable condition. Okay, the witness who filmed Hale lying in a pool of blood as she was handcuffed initially told the Kansas City Star that the alleged carjacker had put her hands up to prove she was unarmed at the time. The witness also claimed Hale yelled to the cop she was pregnant. Okay, so that, I'm assuming that's where that came from. That statement came from. Jackson County prosecutor Gene Parker Baker said surveillance body cam proved initial reports have been riddled with false narratives, including the claim. Okay. Prosecutor said they do believe it's not true. Okay. Okay, so that's what the witness said. All right. The footage proved that Hale continuously displayed the weapon during her encounter with police officers, also appeared to be attempting to flee. Well, okay, so we know at least it's true that the weapon was displayed. The body cam footage confirms the officer's statement that Hale was holding a handgun. Yeah, but that's it, though. That's all it confirms. The footage also caught the cops giving him additional verbal commands to drop the firearm. Hale is observed to still be pointing the firearm in the victim's direction. Okay. One of the officers said that she was in fear. Hale was going to shoot her, and then she discharged her firearm one time. Okay, the other Yeah, fear of being shot doesn't mean you're actually going to be shot. The other officer initially feared he'd been shot and discharged his firearm at Hale twice, observed Hale drop the firearm. Yeah, okay, so now it says drop, not tossed, because those are two different things. Dropping something and tossing something are not the same thing. During an initial interview with officers, the Missouri Highway Patrol Force investigating the officer-involved shooting, Hale denied ever having a gun. Okay. He's convicted of felony possession of meth. Okay. All right. The past crime's irrelevant to me. Was busted during a foot chase, fleeing before Hale was shot. Okay. In interviews, he claims the vehicle they were accused of swiping had actually been willingly given to them by a white couple for heroin and meth, admitting he supplied the request for drugs and suggesting the two guns found had nothing to do with them. Okay. He stated he nor Hale had firearms in the vehicle and advised he is a felon but not allowed to have his own firearm. Okay. Still, the local activists say Hale's a victim and demanding the release of the full body cam footage, not just a screenshot. Yes, that's absolutely a valid demand to say I'm not going to trust the state until I get the full body cam footage if you have it. That makes perfect sense. We're not here to argue her innocence or that she was not involved in a crime, but we're here to say that was not worth her being shot. Yeah, as far as right now. As of right now, I'm not seeing it. But like I said, I got to wait for the body cam footage. Hopefully they release it sometime soon and we don't have an Andrew Brown Jr. situation where the cop said one thing and then as soon as the body cam footage came out, that was not accurate at all. But I see how they twisted it. Okay, let me see. Oh God, where is it? There was another police shooting in Canada, but I'm not sure if I'm going to cover that because they're using that as a precursor to ban airsoft in Canada. I don't know how big it is there. It's just an avid airsoft, just so it caught my attention. And I immediately had the same question. And I couldn't find enough information on it, whether or not they just shot the dude carrying the airsoft gun or if they gave him any kind of verbal commands or anything else before they did that. Because that happened not long after Texas, which prompted the airsoft ban as a response. So that I'm not sure. That one I'm not sure on yet. I might cover it though. I'm not sure. Although I think I had one more thing, but I think I closed it. I'm an idiot. No, that's not it. Where is it? Oh my God, I closed it, didn't I? It's okay. I planned this to be a short stream anyway. So I might skip the Amazon and switch over to gaming because I just wanted to do a short stream today. Get something out every day. Yeah, I think that's it because I lost the other thing. So I guess I'm gonna have to pick it up tomorrow. But I gotta film something else tomorrow. So I guess I'll pick it up Sunday then. So then I'm just gonna keep this short then. Maybe try to get gaming in. I'm gonna see if I can do that instead. Let's see.